My name is Anna, and until a month ago, I truly believed my marriage was the safest place in my life. Ethan and I had been together for 7 years, steady, predictable, the kind of marriage people claim can survive anything. I thought loyalty was our strongest bond. But betrayal doesn't always announce itself. Sometimes it just lingers quietly, smiling, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. That moment came on a Tuesday night. Ethan walked into the living room with a nervous energy I'd never seen before, like someone about to confess something, but trying desperately to make it seem casual. He paced, rubbed his hands, cleared his throat repeatedly. Finally, I laughed. "Ethan, you're scaring me. Just say it." He took a deep breath. "Okay, so I've been thinking about us, about our marriage, about openness." I blinked. Openness? What does that even mean? He didn't answer right away. Instead, he sat beside me, placing his hand on mine, the way he always did to soften whatever he was about to say. "You know how stressed we've both been? How routine everything feels," he began. "I think maybe it would be healthy if we tried an open marriage just as an experiment." I stared at him, frozen, trying to figure out if he was joking, testing me, or losing his mind. "We what?" I whispered. He swallowed hard. "I've read studies. People do it. They say it can help couples reconnect, make you appreciate each other more." I pulled my hand away. "And who exactly gave you this idea?" He exhaled, long and slow, like he'd been waiting for me to ask. "Emily," he said. I froze. His ex. The woman he dated before me. The one he admitted he never really got closure with. The one he always insisted was just a friend now. My stomach clenched. "You talked to Emily about our marriage?" He nodded, almost sheepishly. "We caught up last week. Just coffee. She brought up open relationships. Said it worked for her and her partner. I thought maybe it could help us too." A slow, icy realization crawled up my spine. "Ethan," I said carefully, "are you asking for an open marriage because you want to sleep with her?" He didn't answer. And in moments like these, silence speaks louder than any words. My heart thundered. This wasn't a suggestion, it was a setup. A door he had already opened, and I was just noticing the draft. I stared at him, waiting, hoping he'd say something to make sense of it, something to prove I was overreacting. But he just sat there, eyes darting between me and the floor, breathing like a man caught in a lie he hadn't prepared to defend. "Ethan," I said again, slower this time. "Have you already done something with her?" His jaw tightened. "No," he said too quickly.
"No, Anna.
"I haven't.
I
I just thought talking about possibilities wasn't wrong." Possibilities. The word made my skin crawl. I stood up. I couldn't breathe sitting next to him anymore. My chest felt heavy and a cold prickle ran through me, the kind that comes from shock, not temperature. "Let me get this straight," I said. "You met your ex behind my back. You discussed our marriage with her. And now you're suggesting we sleep with other people because she thinks it's a good idea?" He didn't deny any of it. "I didn't think meeting her was a big deal," he whispered. "And apparently, I didn't think telling you was necessary either." He closed his eyes, defeated. "I didn't tell you because I knew you'd react like this." I let out a broken, humorless laugh. "You're right. I'm reacting exactly how any wife should when her husband calls his ex the consultant of our marriage." He ran a hand through his hair, frustrated. "Anna, it wasn't like that. She just understands some things better. She knows me, knew me before all the responsibilities and pressures. She made me think maybe we've become too contained, too limited." "So what?" I snapped. "She's your freedom now." He opened his mouth to answer, then closed it. That was enough. I felt something inside me fracture, not loudly, not suddenly, but quietly, like a rope snapping one invisible thread at a time. "You want an open marriage?" I said softly.
Fine.
"But let's be honest about what this really is." He frowned. "What do you mean?" "You're looking for permission," I said. "You're asking me to bless something you already want to do." His shoulders slumped. The guilt on his face confirmed what he wouldn't say out loud. I realized something terrifying. He wasn't asking for an open marriage for us. He wanted a trial run for himself with her. My hands trembled. "Tell me one thing," I whispered. "If I had said yes right now, would Emily be your first choice?" His silence hit me like a knife. That was my answer. The room seemed to hold its breath. But Ethan didn't need to speak. His face said everything. I felt something inside me go still. Not angry, not panicked. Just done. "You know what hurts the most?" I said, voice calm. "It's not that you met her. It's not that you talked to her about us. It's not even that you wanted her. It's that you expected me to sit here and agree to be optional." His eyes flashed with something shame, maybe. "Anna, no one said you're optional. You're my wife." "Wife," I repeated quietly. "Ethan, you don't treat a wife like this.
You treat a backup like this.
A placeholder. A safety net." He stood suddenly. "That's not fair." "Fair?" I stepped back. "You want to talk about fair? You asked me to let you sleep with your ex and call it a marriage experiment." He ran both hands through his hair, pacing. "I didn't mean it like that. I just thought maybe we needed something new, something that could save us." I stared at him, stunned. "Save us, Ethan? If your idea of saving a marriage is sleeping with someone else, then this marriage was dead long before tonight." For a brief moment, his face crumpled. I saw regret. Real regret. Maybe even fear. "Anna, please don't do anything drastic. Let's talk. Let's figure this out." But there was nothing left to figure out. Everything had been revealed, his intentions, his desires, the man he became without me noticing. I took a steady, final breath. "I'm ending this." He froze.
What?
"I'm not competing with your past," I said. "And I'm definitely not a testing ground so you can explore feelings for another woman." I shook my head. "I'm not available for trial runs." He stepped closer. I held up my hand. "Don't. You made your choice the moment you invited her into our marriage without asking me." His eyes filled, whether from guilt or panic. I didn't care anymore. "Anna, I don't want to lose you." "You already did," I said quietly. I walked toward the door, feeling weightless, not relieved, not triumphant, just free. Because the moment a man needs someone else to decide if he still wants you, your story with him is already over. And I refused to stay for the ending he was writing with someone else.